Weedlow lived inside of a warehouse, inside of the isolated city, so he could be left alone from people. Usually when a THC manipulator would find themselves inside of this warehouse, they would get scared because Weedlow would start making a bunch of noise, making it seem like it had ghosts or demons. Even with the SDU having bots and drones and heavy security, they could not find Weedlow. It was like he wasn't even on the map. One night, a THC manipulator named Resin and her friends needed shelter because they were being chased by a gang of THC manipulators because they had just stole. When they got inside of the warehouse, Resin said, "I don't see him anymore." "Yeah, but this is the one warehouse with the ghosts." "Oh, munchies, I guarantee there's no ghosts in here. We need to hide, though. Granddaddy Perp is not going..." Before Hayes could finish his sentence, he was interrupted by one of Granddaddy Perp's henchmen. Well. You guys got a lot of fucking nerve. Do y'all know who you just stole food from?" "Granddaddy Perp could kiss my ass." "Oh, that was exactly what you should have said, Resin." "I say we skin them alive. What about you?" "Yeah, Granddaddy Perp would like some skin." The henchmen all pulled out knives and started to walk towards the kids. Weedlow stood on a large machine watching the static that was getting ready to happen. Once the henchmen had got close to the kids, Weedlow jumped off the machine right in front of them, making the henchmen step back and have to take a look. Weedlow then said to the henchmen, "You guys think you can do this someplace else? And who are you supposed to be? Own this goddamn warehouse?" Look, I'm too high for this. The SDU comes, then I have to kill everybody in here." "Oh, the notion of you being able to kill us is so entertaining." The henchman then proceeded to pull out a gun and try to put it right in Weedlow's face. But when he pulled out the gun and looked forward, Weedlow was no longer there. Instead, he was behind the henchman now. All the henchmen were startled and didn't know where Weedlow was. Weedlow tapped the henchman on his shoulder and said, I did give you a chance." A group of henchmen then tried to rush Weedlow, but Weedlow was way too fast and reacted to each one of the henchmen trying to stab him with their knives or trying to put their hands on him. One by one, the henchmen flew. But while Weedlow was taking down all the henchmen inside of the warehouse, he did not notice that his smoke was starting to come from the warehouse, and an SDU drone seen smoke coming from the warehouse from a distance. Weedlow finished off the henchman and left one standing. He grabbed the henchman by his neck, lifting him off of his feet, and looked at him and said, "This should be a lesson to you, right?" "Granddaddy Perp is gonna come for you." "Yeah, I doubt that happens." Downtown Goonsdale, at the SDU tower, there was a high alert that just went off. Bruiser, who had seen the smoke coming from the warehouse from one of the drones, strongly believed that Weedlow was now in the warehouse. He sent a red alert to all the SDU soldiers and all the SDU bots. "Code 420. We found Weedlow. Send Dean." Weedlow looked at the kids with a smug look, like they had been disturbing his peace. And this all wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for them. Weedlow told the kids, "You guys could stay here for the night, but then you guys gotta bounce." "Are you kidding me? Did you just see what you just did to those henchmen? Oh, teach us something, or don't just leave us on our own." "You're the legendary Weedlow, aren't you? I've heard stories of how you used to cut down THC manipulators, the strongest of the strongest. Why do you stay here?" "It's a long story, kid." As Weedlow was talking to her kids, 3 huge SDU bots came crashing through the warehouse, completely destroying the roof. They came in with extreme force. "Each one of you, get down. Weedlow, you are under arrest." 3 huge SDU bots sat there holding their guns up to Weedlow, and Weedlow just sat there and smiled. As the robots sat there, Weedlow heard a voice from the distance. Well. Isn't this interesting? I've been looking for you a long time, Weedlow. Join us next week where Weedlow and Dean, the SDU ninja, are going to get it in.